Peace and love, family, peace and love. Greetings to you all. Today is about resistance. So, we're all things. So, like, we're resistance, but then we're also not resistant. Today, I'm trying this thing because I have this one, particular space that I found myself repeatedly in resistance. So, what I'm doing is telling myself, calling up the part of myself that I am that is not resistant. So instead of feeling like I am resistant, I'm actually telling myself I am not resistant. And what that does, had to sneeze. What that does is actually activate the part of I am that is not resistant. And so in the next few moments after trying this, I felt my body releasing the resistance that I was feeling. And it was intense because, like, I couldn't really see around it. Like, I don't always have this thing where, like, I couldn't see around the resistance. Like, I couldn't see what was behind it. I couldn't see what was causing it. I was just feeling it. And I was like, So I'm asking myself, like, why am I feeling like this? Like, why am I feeling resistant right now? But, I wasn't finding a match to where that was coming from. So what I did was tell myself I am not in resistance to myself or anything that is flowing in or out of my life. So that helps me to restructure that aspect of myself and just allow myself to breathe through that feeling that was coming up. But now I feel what was behind the resistance. And it's so weird. I feel it like in my belly and in my throat, and it's like at the bottom of my belly, and it's very deep, like warm feeling. But it feels like, okay, because I feel it's appreciating my attention, and there's an aspect of it that feels like a child who jumps in and out of emotion. But it's like it was fun feeling the resistance for this while. It was fun being resistant for a while. And so there's this playfulness in it, but then there's also this deep, what's the word? Like a deep cry that's like sobbing. There's a sobbing feeling there, but me looking at it, I think it feels nurtured and it feels warm, and it feels like when someone gives you a hug that you needed when you was like in a moment. It feels like that. So this is how I explore and alchemize and allow myself to move through these moments, because we all have them, and I've noticed that I've had less tears with them but more breathing. And I feel like the loosening, and I feel it fizz up in my energy. I can feel it like moving around in my body, in my energetic field, in my nervous system. Like I can feel it moving around in different places as I sit with it. But I noticed it, like, at one point I got tired of crying because it just seemed like I was always crying. And I was like, yo, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to cry anymore. Like, I don't want to always have to cry. And so since then, my cries are very, like, genuine and very, like needed when they happen. But they're not always happening. They're happening when I need to release something. And it's not me pushing away crying. It's me making a choice that, like, I don't want to be crying every time something happens. So I did learn how to, like, breathe through the thing, you know what I'm saying? And there's several ways to alchemize energy. It doesn't have to be a cry. But yeah, so, like, I'm just walking through this feeling of non-resistance to myself, not resisting the way that I want to feel, the things that I want to have, and in the calculation of it not being here today, which is an illusion, because, like, if we can really be in any place at any time, like, there isn't a time when we don't have anything. It's just a choice to feel that way. So just like we could choose to feel it, we could choose not to feel it. We could just choose something different and give ourselves permission to be at peace with our life in the now, right now. Because anything that is coming in the so-called future is available for your emotional body today. Like, so why not just go there? Why not just let yourself feel the way the thing makes you feel? Because that's actually the thing that's going to make it happen when it do happen. Is your alignment with it, your agreement with it, your openness to receive it. And in order for you to be in alignment with that, you need to feel like it. And so really that's the only way anything ever happens, because we really live in here. Like, we live, our home is in here, not out here. I don't live in this house. I live in here, in my head, in my body. And so the more familiar I am with what's in my body, the more expression, the more I can express that into the without space. Now, I like without because it's with, but it's in what we call out instead of in. So that kind of like expresses the fact that we're always with every aspect. Like, there's nothing happening within us that is not without our participation. Like, our participation is constant, and even in the aspects of society that we choose to intertwine with, integrate with, experience. Like, if I say, well, I don't want to see no more racist stuff on the internet, I'm done with racism. Like, I don't want to participate no more. So then that aspect can go away, and I cannot have to be embodying the energy of that space, and I cannot have to interface with that space. I don't want to do it. Like, I actually want to experience love as much as possible. I actually want every stranger I meet to reciprocate the love that I exude. And I want to be seen and felt as love, and I am love. And so that's what I get. I don't care who it is, and that's a real space to be in. And I know some people might not believe that, but it's actually real. Like, I've experienced it before. And then I dabbled back into it because I was learning some things about my skin. And so I had to deal with some of those aspects. So they had to show up for me to look at them. But it was interesting because, like, during that period when I was just like put it down and was just like, I just ain't gonna touch it. I'm a goddess. I'm not gonna be calling myself any kind of cultural nothing. I'm just goddess. Like, I'm here, And during that time, like, I didn't have problems with people. I didn't have racial issues with people. You know what I'm saying? Then when I started dabbling back with it and like looking at it and tapping into the societal views and processing things within myself and in my being, I did tap back into it to a degree. So I've noticed it on my feeds more often. And so again, I decided back to step back out of it because I just I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care to experience it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you can choose to play the game, but you can also choose not to play the game. And just because I'm in this body don't mean I got to play the game. It's my choice. Now I'm getting off track. At 7 minutes, I'm returning back to the track. Okay. So I don't want to resist. I don't want to always be resisting myself, resisting my growth, resisting my change, resisting my incoming spaces. Like, I'm making it longer. Like, the complaint of it's not here now and what do I do comes out of me feeling like it's not here now. So, like, I could just choose to stop feeling that. I could just say I don't want to feel it. Like, I don't want to actually participate in that. And so I decided the other day that I want to participate in these stories of what's not here now that I want to experience. So instead of me continuing to participate and doing certain things, I'm going to just actually just start participating in what I do want. I'm going to just start participating in what I do want. You know what I'm saying? What I do want is I want to love my life every day, all the time. I want to choose to have positive reactions to things in my life. I want to choose that for me. Like, I want to have ultimate love. I want to have unconditional love for myself, for my life, for everything. Like, that's actually what I want. So in that, I'm going to choose to not participate in things that feel like opposition and they feel like me taking a step back. And like, if it shows up, I'm definitely willing to see myself showing up because that's what's showing up. But at the same time, I'm aware that if it's showing up now, it's going to be because I'm shifting it out. Not because I want to dabble in it or because I want to play with it. I don't want to play with it no more. It's uncomfortable now. So at this point, like, breathing out the resistance and accepting the fulfillment. I accept the fulfillment of my highest possible lifestyle. I accept the fulfillment of my highest possible lifestyle. And I feel my heart going like this as I'm saying it. I feel my heart just going, like I accept my fullest life. I accept the most fullest and abundant space of love. I accept that. And this is not a run from conflict. This is a conscious choice to not participate in the same timelines and stories that I have been playing out for my past years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that anymore. I realized it, like, one day I woke up and was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this no more. Like, I don't want to experience my life like this no more. Ultimately, that's the best way to say it. I don't want to experience my life like this no more. And that's not a give up. That's a surrender to my truth. Like, my truth is, I don't want to live my life like this anymore. I want to actually do more of this in my life. I want to actually feel this way. And why I feel like on some aspects, it feel a little bit like some fairy tale shit. And it could go in a box of me feeling like a hippie and ignoring people could say I'm ignoring factors of reality, but like, I really don't care. Like, cause like, I'm not going to get what I want if I don't. So F what you saying, bro. Like, it's me doing me, and I'm good with me. You should get good with you, So, but if it's my choice, I'm going to choose me. Yeah, I'm going to choose me. So I suggest everyone else do the same. I'm finna enjoy this life. Y'all about to see me 180. Like, this is the point of the 180. So, yes, I just wanted to just say my piece on that. And I wanted to give some suggestion on, like, for those who, in my reflection, of course, would want to, like, have some ideas of how to, like, reverse resistance, is to do that. Like, first acknowledge it and accept it, like, okay, this is where I am. But then also, like, I'm going to choose non-resistance. And in this, I'm going to alchemize my experience. So, all right, on that, I'm out. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace and love.